when you are trying to build a product which is when you're trying to market a product rather which is very, very new, and you wouldn't know whether or not this will work. I think the best thing to do is, because you'll not have any data on what user profile could be, the best thing to do is just continue to promote and then figure out what is the user profile that is sticking to the product, right? So initial stages when we went about promoting the users, promoting Nikki to the users, we were initially trying to acquire users from tier 1 and the likes, right? Because that worked. I mean, at least those users were kind of very, very willing. But then as we realized, we realized that as we went ahead, we realized that the usage pattern of these users were very, very different. There was a specific target segment that we would go about promoting Nikki through Facebook ads, through Google ads, and we would have an idea about the target demography campaign by campaign, right? So if you're looking at promoting Nikki to, let's say, users from a city like Bangalore who have age group from 20 to 30, we can very well go ahead and target them, and then it is very important to kind of observe through data how their usage pattern is. So again, working backwards from here is very, very critical. So so for these users, we would identify their journey, and we've done that over the last 2-3 years. We've kind of now understood how to really go about hiring our users. So initially, we acquired the set of users who were not sticking along a lot, and then we were like, what is happening? And then we gradually went on and realized that we need to do A/B tests around the kind of users that we are going about. So we first hired a set of, so we first went ahead and advertised to a set of users. We got them on board, and then we realized that their stickiness is higher versus the other set of users. And then and then we tracked their customer journey. We tracked everything from when a user came, what time did they really came to the platform, what was the source of the user acquisition, and then map that data with the initial targeting that we did through the ads, right? So if we have data around that this customer segment came from age group 20 to 30 and they came from a city like Bangalore, then their usage pattern is lesser than a usage pattern of people coming from tier 2 city or tier 3 city. So that is how we came about this thesis, and over time this actually got more and more reinforced. As we continued to scale towards users from tier 2 and tier 3 city, we realized that this product is actually meant for these set of users, and we continue to iterate. So what helped in our perspective in the hindsight is that we didn't really go about scaling on day one. We took 3 years to get here. And so I think it's very, very important to really understand as well who your ideal customer profile is, because if you don't know that and you're trying to scale your company, it could be a very costly mistake.